solve for what you need. I need to know the height. 24 is 6 times something. What's that something I would multiply by 6 to get to 24? Raise your hand if you know. Give me a thumbs up if you know it. Show me with fingers. What would be the number that H would be? Can you show me with your fingers? What's the number?
4.
4. What would make that true is 24 is 6 times 4. So what is H? H is 4. Now, if you didn't know it, one thing I could do is, this is 6 times H. I just know if I divide this by 6, I need to divide this by 6. So I'm thinking in my head, oh, 24 divided by 6 is going to give me my height. I take 24 and I divide it by the thing I know and I get the height. Please write the think bubble down. Okay. Now the numbers get tricky. They get with decimals. They do that sort of thing. It's the same type of thing. But we always want it. Mathematician always works with easier numbers first. Okay. Now I want to try on this side. I hope you can see it. I'm going to turn a little bit. I'm going to make a triangle now. Again, my problem tells me the area is 24. It's telling me that my height is 4 inches. I know if it's showing that part of the diagram, I know that that's the height, and it wants to obviously then know what the base is. Same thing, start with the picture. The formula for a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height, because I know that a triangle is half of a rectangle. So that's the formula. Step 3, I'm going to substitute for what I know. Instead of A, I'm going to write 24. Then I'll write 1/2. I'll keep the B because I don't know what the B is, but this time I'm going to put in 4 for H. Now I want to look at this side. So this side stays 24. The other side, I see 1/2 times B times 4. Well, I can put the 1/2 and the 4 together. What is 1/2 of 4? Show me with fingers. What's 1/2 of 4? 1/2 by 4 or 4 divided by 2 is the same thing. It is 2. So I change that to 2 and then I still keep the B. Now I take the look, what would make this true? 2 times what would make 24? Type it in if you know. Well, you never mind taking notes. 2 times what? 12. So B is 12. Again, I could be thinking, same pattern. What is it? It's 24 divided by 2. 24, what's on one side, divided by the number on the other. I'm hoping that helps. The book went right away to decimals, and then the next one is a trapezoid, which gets to be a more complicated one, but start with the easy ones, do them the same way. Start with a picture. If you have to take the words to make a picture, draw that trapezoid, draw that parallelogram, write the formula, substitute for what you know, and solve for what you need. If 4 starts getting tricky, at least share with us how far you got along so we can help with the next step.
And that's how you solve a simpler problem in order to solve a harder problem. It's a strategy. And right now you're going to have to use all of the strategies that you have. All right. Any questions about that?
You can unmute and ask me a question.